Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's your man XP, aka Mr. Everywhere, and I want to give a big shout out to MTV for supporting our wonderful channel. And I also want to give a shout out to MTV's House of Style, which you can watch right here on YouTube. That's right, you ain't gotta go nowhere. You can watch it right here. Now, MTV's House of Style, it's a cool creative show which features everyday people showing that they have what it takes to dress to impress. Are you swagged out? I know I'm swagged out to the max. No love, get money. Now sit back and take a look at this clip as it features transgender punk singer Laura Jane Grace.
But so when I was a young punk kid and I was dumpster diving and wearing this and this, I think it's important you to know that I was still going home at night and washing my face with Clinique. So there's no reason why you can't be punk and have good skin.
Click here to watch more, and don't forget to subscribe. It's very important. And again, we want to thank MTV House of Style. This your man XP, aka Mr. Everywhere. Now tune in to your regularly scheduled interview.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl Kandi, and you are listening to WRUG Media.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 is definitely going down in a major way. WRUG Media Group. Y'all know how we do it, man. I'm on the line with a very, very special guest. One of the hottest females in the game right now. Definitely holding it down. Miss Kandi Burruss is in the building. How you doing, Kandi?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Now, if the viewers catch on to your show, Kandi Factory, and I know it's going to blow up real big, I'm expecting big numbers, are you going to continue to still do Housewives of Atlanta, or are you going to focus more on creating another season of Kandi Factory?
Well, for now, I would continue to do both if, the network, would allow me to continue to do both. The way they worked it out last year, I did the whole season with the ladies, and then I just went straight into taping Kandi Factory. I only had like a 2-week break or something like that. Okay. So I pretty much was taping the whole year almost last year. And I even though it was a lot of work, I love music, and that's just something that I just love, hands down. So I would definitely want to continue to do both. Because I do enjoy doing, housewives with the ladies as well. I wouldn't say that I'm like a person who feel like, I want my whole life to be on TV all the time, but it's kind of cool to be on a show with an ensemble cast where it's not just about me. You see a little bit of my life, you see some of the other ladies. So it's not like it's something that I feel like, invades my life to the point where I wouldn't want to do it again. You know what I mean?
Right.
So as long as they want me on the show, I think I would continue to be on both.
I got a question. What advice would you give to artists, whether they're an actor or a musician, to sustain longevity in this business? Because a lot of times people come with a one-hit wonder, or they act in a movie or a TV show and you never see them again.
Well, I totally understand what you're saying. Well, I have to say, build up your internet presence. People seem to me to really think about it. It's different. Like now, I do my own internet show every week. I've been doing it for 3 years now. It's not on TV, but it has, it has a fan base. It has a buzz. So, if you were an actor, why not do your own webisodes where you're actually, putting small television shows on the internet, just to keep your face out there, keep a buzz going. You have to be your own cheerleader, and you have to not be afraid to gamble on yourself, invest your own money into whatever ideas and projects you're putting together. A lot of people, they always be waiting for somebody else to spend money on them. Well, why should somebody else spend money on you unless you're willing to spend money on yourself? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm to me, with music, it's no limits to what you can do through social media and the internet with your music, and then for me, I feel like if you're a music artist, you need to be performing everywhere. And then if I meet an artist on the street, if I ask them to sing right then, I want you to bust out singing right then. I don't want you telling me that, something's wrong with my voice. I don't want to hear that. That gets on my nerves. You need to take advantage of your opportunity right then and there. So, and then I love to see when people actually have video clips of them performing on the internet like that. I mean, think how many people got signed off of YouTube.
Right.
So, I would definitely say take advantage of the internet and social media.
Okay, now do you find the internet being profitable for your online show? You know, a lot of times if you're not a celebrity and you're doing a webisode, you don't kind of get that immediately financial backing.
Well, a lot of those online shows, I mean, you really could do those for free. Like, I mean, you know, it's all about setting up your camera and just posting it up for free. It doesn't really cost that much. I think people talk themselves out of something before they actually try to do it for real. Like, a lot of times think about how many of us have an idea. We be like, I can't do that because it'll probably cost too much. But then once you really try to go and look to figure it out, it really is not as much as you thought it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
As far as, like, with us and our online show, I started that show off in my kitchen on the counter. Me and my friends was just on a webcam. And the only reason why it became something that people would tune into regularly because we were consistent with it. I've done that show for free because it's something that I love, but by doing it for free, we built up something that we can make money off of. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes it takes a while to continue to do something for it to catch on, but you can't expect it to just catch on overnight. But you got to be willing to do it for free. If it's something that you love, you have to be willing to do it for free until you can figure out how to make money off of it. But you have to be consistent. Like, if I do the show every Wednesday night, and I've done it for 3, 4, 5 months, and now it's 3 years, people know, okay, on Wednesdays, Kandi Coated Nights is coming on the internet. Or if it doesn't come on, I get people tweeting me and disappointed because it didn't come on.
Right.
But, like, I know a lot of people that started web shows, and they did it for, like, a good month, and then all of a sudden you don't see it no more. And you're like, well, what happened? Because they're not consistent. Because they get frustrated because they're not making any money, so they just feel like, I don't have time for this.
Now, that's what's up. Everybody out there knows that you've written hits for a lot of celebrities. You have a lot of industry contacts, as well as you have a lot of industry friends. So will any of your industry friends or celebrity buddies be making any guest appearances or cameos on the show?
Well, Ruben Studdard, he stopped through to give some advice to one of our contestants, which I thought that was really good because he's been in this whole competition situation before. And then we also... And then, mind you, I haven't seen all the finished episodes, so I don't know if it made it or not. But Phaedra, she had to come by at one point because we had a couple people on my team actually got to fighting with each other. So she had to come mediate. I don't know if that made it in the show yet or not because I haven't seen the episode yet.
Hey, yo, Kandi, I'm finna hit you with a curveball with this one, but, you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't ask. The fans out there want to know, with you being the legendary writer in the game that you are, writing great hits, you know, Beyonce came out with this new record, Bow Down. How do you feel about that, knowing that you came out long before she did it and wrote major hits for many people, and now she's claiming, oh, I'm the B in the game, I'm the top one. So what are your thoughts about that?
Hey, you got creative freedom. She can do whatever she want to do. Beyonce is Beyonce. She's hot, but I mean, you know, I don't know about that song. I wouldn't put it out first for her to release on her album, but you know, that's her thing. I love Beyonce for her.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 is definitely going down in a major way. For those who don't know, we're on the line with Miss Kandi Burruss. That's right, the creator of Kandi Coated Nights, the hit show that's about to blaze the airways, Kandi Factory, and you can also check her out, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know how we do it. It goes down in a major way. Now, it wouldn't be me, a.k.a. Mr. Everywhere, if I didn't ask this question. Now, I know, you know, one of your castmates on the show, she's going through a nasty divorce right now all over the tabloids, but what is your take on the whole situation? How do you feel about what's going down? And, you know, are you going to be there as a friend, or are you just going to be like, it's just the media blowing it up out of proportion? So if you could, just give us your thoughts on that real quick.
Well, of course, my heart goes out to Porsha. I don't really want to speak on anything to do with her marriage or whatever because it's not really for me to speak on. But definitely my heart goes out to her, and I really hope that, you know, things work out for her.
Now, before we get out of here, everybody in the world is wondering, with all the new reality shows that's coming on TV dealing with music and singing competitions, everybody wants to know what's going to set this show apart from all the thousands of shows that have come on TV, such as X Factor, American Idol, Who's Got Talent? What's going to make your show that standout show that says, hey, we like this show because it's totally different from anything we've ever seen?
Well, first off, I can tell people that our show has all original songs. Like, all the songs were written specifically for that contestant. There are no cover tunes on our show. Like, most of the music shows I see, I mean, they all have cover tunes. Not on our show. You will not get that. So we did that because obviously I'm a writer, and I wanted to showcase that side of it. And on our show, it's mostly about the whole artist development process. I think people totally forget about that. They just want to become a star overnight. But we show you the behind the scenes of what it takes to get there. Like, you know, as far as, like, you have to have a hit song. You have to have, you know, a high image or whatever. And you have to have, you know, a great show. Like, if you're going to showcase for different record labels, you need to have all that together. And that's what you can get from me and my team on the Kandi Factory. And I think it's kind of cool because we do all genres of music this season. I mean, everything from rock, pop, rap, R&B, I mean, some of everything. And, you know, you get to see our skills and see how we can switch it up, because I love for people to know that I don't like to be in a box. I don't like to stay in one lane. I can write any type of or any style of music. And so I'm really curious to see what people are going to think when they hear the songs.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it right here first on WRUGmedia.com, and we're changing the way you view media. Again, we want to thank Miss Kandi Burruss out the bottom of our hearts for taking time out your busy schedule to shed some light on some major things that you got going. Now, all the fans out there that rock with WRUG and that's rocking with Miss Kandi, you can check that premiere of Kandi Factory. That's right, Tuesday, April the 9th. Check your local city and your local listings for times. It's going down in a major way. Again, we like to thank her. And y'all make sure y'all support her. Check out that Kandi Coded Nights on Ustream. Shouts out to DJ A1, my big homie. We caught up with him in Atlanta. And it's just a good situation right now. This is your man, Tony XP Ivory, a.k.a. Mr. Everywhere. And we out. Peace.
Thank you.